Hello, hello. I'm so excited to be running the greatest game show ever made for any RailsConf to date. This might be the only game show run at a RailsConf specifically, other than maybe a few years ago. Anyway, today we are playing the game show Syntax Error, which is a play on a very popular game show that has been produced many years, many years here in the United States and around the world. But today, I want to first start by bringing on our two expert panelists. So, first, we have Penelope Phippen. Penelope has been a part of this community for a very long time. She has worked on RSpec, RSpec Rails, and she has given plenty of talks over the many years at both RubyConf and RailsConf, and is now not only a part of the program committee, but a part of Ruby Central itself. So, welcoming to the stage, Penelope Phippen. Hello, Penelope.
Hi. Thank you so much for that
hello.
wonderful intro, Adam.
You're very welcome. I know
How
that
you doing?
everybody watching right now is totally unfamiliar with who you are. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing very good. All right, now let's introduce our second panelist. Our second panelist is also somebody that you're probably quite familiar with. Now, this individual has also been a part of Ruby Central for at least 25 years. Welcome to the stage, Evan Phoenix. Claps and hurrahs.
It definitely feels like 25 years sometimes.
I know. I know. I want to note that Evan's background makes him look really expert. Really expert. Yes. So he is destined for greatness here on our game show.
It's also not fake, I promise you.
It's not fake. He promises. He absolutely promises. Well, so far, how do you feel like the last few days have gone at RailsConf? Do you feel like it's been a good couple of days moving into the third?
So we'll be talking
better than yeah. Please go.
We'll be talking about this more later in the closing, but I think Evan and I have been blown away by how well this has gone, given that we basically invented a conference format and then manifested it into existence. We're really pleased with how this has gone.
Yeah.
Excellent. That's awesome. All right. Let us start our game. Before we get going, we have to introduce our first two contestants. Now, our contestants were volunteers from the greater RailsConf community. These individuals had volunteered to participate in the greatest game show ever produced for RailsConf. I want to first invite Miranda to the stage.
Hello.
Well, hello, Miranda. How are you?
I'm great. How about you?
I'm good. Okay, so when I put out this poll for folks to volunteer, there was a field in here that was tell me a little bit about yourself. And I just need to read for the greater group here a few little snippets of what Miranda has said about her background. So I went to school to be a therapist, and now I'm a software developer. Definitely the two go together through and through. And you love dogs, Adele, and you can't make your thumbnails hitchhike? Can you please explain?
Nobody can make their thumbnails hitchhike.
Because for a minute I was thinking, okay, so you can't make your thumb hitchhike?
I mean, they barely get straight, but yeah.
This thing where it goes back, right? This thing.
They just have to keep their thumbs.
So as a result, it's just totally impossible for you to call a cab, period, or hitchhike down the road. You're just destined to stand on the side of the road without help forever.
Correct.
That's what I'm hearing. Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. And as far as this is your first RailsConf, is that right?
It is, yeah.
Awesome. Been writing Rails for 2-3 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Excellent. So what's kept you from the last 3 RailsConfs, huh?
Well, I mean, I'm a newbie. That's
all right, fair enough.
Welcome.
All right, our next contestant for our first game is Christine. Christine, come on up to the stage.
Hi there.
Hello. Well, Christine, I noted when you had said, tell me a little about yourself, that you are a 2020 bootcamp grad.
I am, yeah.
That's fantastic. Where did you go?
I went to Flatiron School in Denver.
Awesome. Okay, very good. And in the end of this, you said you've always dreamed of being on Wheel of Fortune or The Price is Right.
Yes, those were my two most favorite game shows growing up.
Okay. Well, I'm with you. I watched The Price is Right almost every single day when I was a kid. So here we are. Here we are.
I live down the street from The Price is Right filming, and so I drive by it on the regular. So I am very qualified to be on this game show, is what I'm saying.
You're very qualified. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. Good. Well, Miranda and Christine, thank you so much for joining us, volunteering, and coming up as our first two contestants. Well, before we get too far, this game will not be complete without some legitimate prizes. That's right, contestant prizes. Can I hear it from the crowd? Prizes, show me the prizes. What are the prizes? Well, today's prizes are going to be unlike any other prizes that you've ever heard of in your entire life before. Today's winner is going to receive not only a care package from our sponsor, which coincidentally happens to be the company that I work for, Zeal. It includes a bunch of remote and fun, very cool things. But in addition, the coup de grace, the number one, the great prize for today and what you are competing for is, and wait for it, a signed portrait of none other than Aaron Patterson, also known as Tender Love.
Oh my God.
That's right.
Oh.
Amazing.
We are currently on the
Matted?
hunt
Is it going
for
to be
the
matted
greatest.
on velvet?
Oh yeah, we're going all out. It's possible that I'm going to bankrupt my company on putting together the greatest possible signed Aaron Patterson framed headshot ever. Okay, that is the number one thing you are competing for today, is going to be that. And don't worry, everyone at home, I've got others that are just as amazing that are about to come up in our next rounds. But there we go. So that is what you're competing for today. Christine and Miranda. I've said Kristen 24 times. Christine, and Miranda. So let's dive into our game, shall we? Applause from everybody.
Yeah.
Yay. Let's dive into our game. Okay. All right. So here's how our game works. Each of our contestants are working to build a tic-tac-toe pattern on our pseudo tic-tac-toe board. Now, you'll notice that in each of these squares are one of our two separate panelists. Now, these panelists are our experts. Pseudo experts, we know what I'm saying. Just kidding. Our experts. Now, here's how this is going to work. Our first step is we're going to randomize our board, putting as the different names and mixing them up as much as possible. Now, we've already decided through a very, very magical coin toss, or also known as I just pick somebody, that for today and these two contestants, Miranda will be representing X and Christine will be representing O. Now, what they're going to do is they're going to pick a square. So we'll start with Miranda. Miranda is going to pick a square on the board, and then depending on who that person is in that square, that individual is going to be asked a question and hopefully give the right answer. Now, if Miranda believes that that panelist gave the right answer, they can either agree or disagree. And if they are right, they get the square. And if not, they don't. And we move on to the next. So whoever forms the tic-tac-toe pattern first wins the care package, as well as the great signed headshot by the one and only Tender Love, i.e. Aaron Patterson. I really do think it's Tender Love, aka Aaron Patterson, not the other way around. So here we go. All right, Miranda, start us off. Where would you like to start on our board?
I'm gonna go center A2.
A2. Didn't build it that way, but all right. A2. Is that right?
Yes.
The classic programmer. There's obviously a taxonomy to this. I'm going to just apply it right now.
Yeah. One moment. All right. So, Penelope, here is your question. First commit rights were shared in what month and year? First commit my rights to Rails. Now, I know you know this, right?
God, I have no idea.
Okay, that's not helping. That's not.
Let's see. I'm gonna guess 2002.
2002.
Sure.
Interesting guess. Oh, okay. So Miranda, you believe that it was in 2002. Well, the answer is February of 2005. That's okay. Moving on. All right. It moves over to you, Christine. Where do you want to start?
I'm going to go with the very center.
Very center. Okay, here we are. Penelope, it's back to you. All right. Username Exid3 is the username of GoRails creator Chris Oliver. How did he come about that name? I thought you were all experts.
Yeah.
He made it up by picking a random word for the dictionary.
What do you think, Christine?
I'm going to disagree with that.
Penelope was right. He picked a random word in the dictionary
What?
and replaced the E with a 3.
Wow.
So, this is a lesson to all of you that you never know what you know, just so you know. So, Penelope was correct, but unfortunately, Christine, you were incorrect. Oh,
Man.
All right, come on. We need to get some squares on the board here. Let's go. All right, Miranda, it's back to you.
All right, I'll do bottom right.
Bottom right. Now you're changing from letters and numbers to bottom right. So we're talking about square 9.
Also a programmer. New taxonomy. We're in number 2.
That's right.
All right, here we go.
Penelope, it's back to you. Wow, your name is on this board a lot. Oh, just as much as Evan. Okay, here we go. Penelope, it's back to you. Tender Love, aka Aaron Patterson, has been closing RailsConf since when?
Well, it's certainly before I started attending. I'm gonna say 2010.
2010. Okay, Miranda, what do you think?
I'm gonna say incorrect.
2014. All right,
Finally,
very
somebody's on the
good.
board.
We've got something on the board. All right, very good. Hoorays and claps from the audience. All right, here we go. Miranda, because you got the square correct, you get to make the next move. Where would you like to go next?
Top center.
Top center, right here?
Yeah.
Evan,
Okay.
you're up.
Evan, here we go. Evan Phoenix, your question is, Eileen Uchatel found a bug in what Rails framework?
She talked about it yesterday. I think it was Active Record.
Miranda, what do you think?
I can't remember if that's what it was. Yes, I'm just gonna say yes.
You are correct. Oh, 2 in a row. Very good from the audience. Cheers. Very good. Okay, because you got this one right again, you get to pick the next square.
In hindsight, I don't know why I picked
I was wondering too. I figured there was some larger.
I was like, this is there
galaxy
some
brain
chess strategy here?
going on. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go top right.
Top right. Makes a lot more sense. Okay, Evan Phoenix. Very good. Evan, your question is, Ruby on Rails 1.0 was released on which day?
Okay, I gotta ask. Can I ask for clarification? Are you asking for a day of the year, a day on the calendar, or a day of the week?
How do you want to answer it, Evan?
Okay.
We're gonna
Well,
say. I'm gonna say this. Close-ish works,
Close-ish.
and I'm not talking about day of the week. I'll just say that much.
Okay. So not day of the week. Okay. So it was 2004. So I'm gonna say like June 2nd, 2004.
Okay, so Miranda, I will give you this. If you are within the range in 2004, June-ish, we'll say summertime is fine. You could say yes to that, and I'll let it pass. I know everybody watching, you're like, but those aren't the rules. But I make the rules. So here we go. All right.
So I counter with the date now?
No. You just need to
say,
agree
do I
or
think I'm right or not?
disagree
Okay.
with Evan. And if you're right, you either agree or disagree, then you get the square. You don't have to know the answer.
Agree.
Okay. December 13th, 2005.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. All right,
Year
back
and a
to you,
half.
Christine.
I have to say,
Christine.
Adam, I feel like you made the questions harder.
Just wait. We ain't seen nothing yet. Okay. All right. Christine.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go center again.
Center again. All right. For the block, whatever. Penelope, the question is yours. What year?
I'm gonna go with
Be what
December.
year? I'm gonna say year. What year was Ruby on Rails first released?
Is this the same? Is this the same as the previous question?
I don't know. Is it?
I guess, was there a pre-release? I mean, I want to say December 2005. That's clearly not the right answer. You know what? Fuck it.
I would like to say December 2005 was when the commit rights were made available to others.
No, that was
1.0 as well.
Was released. You just told us. I'm gonna say December 2005.
December 2005. Okay, Christine, what do you think?
You all are confusing me, but I'm gonna agree with that based on the last question.
It was July 2004.
Wait, I was right.
You were right. You're correct. You were right. You were. All right.
Oh my God.
Okay. Miranda, would you like to give it to Christine, or what do you think?
I mean, I want it.
Oh, you want it? Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Christine, but it's Cutthroat Panda here on this game show for today. All right. Miranda, I'm guessing you're going to want this square, yes?
Sure.
Nope. You don't have to. Whatever you want. Where do you want to go?
Well, strategically, I'll pick that one. Yeah.
Strategically, that's smart because there's not a lot of other places you could pick. Okay, here we go. All right. Next question. What Ruby framework was merged with Rails 3.0 release?
Oh.
What other Ruby framework was merged with the Rails 3.0 release?
This one I really know. So why couldn't I get this one before?
It's the Yehuda framework. Is it Merb?
Sounds ish. Yeah.
I think Merb.
Merb.
That's what I said.
What did you think it was?
I said Merb.
Merb. You said Merb. Okay, Miranda, what do you think?
Yeah, why not?
You are correct. How did you possibly know this? Oh my god!
I said it before you coughed.
Oh, you did. Yeah, that is all right. Very good. All right. So that is another win. Okay. So Miranda, you want to close this out? What are you thinking?
Well, I want to know Evan's confidence levels, and I want to know Penelope's confidence levels right now.
Ooh, good strategic play.
I'm feeling good.
I'm also feeling good.
Okay.
Evan, I feel like you haven't had that many turns yet, so go with you.
All right.
I also feel like that. I'm glad.
Okay, here we are for the win. Here we go. In 2006, which version of Mac OS included Ruby on Rails?
Okay, 2006. Wait, which version of Mac OS include? Okay. You're asking for the version of Mac OS. So, let's see. It's a cat. We were still in the cat names by then. So let's see. We had Jaguar, Panther, Lion. I would say Jaguar.
Okay. All right. Miranda, what do you think?
Are you asking for? That was like 10 point. Oh wait, I guess I could just do it that way, right? So let me see. 10.2. 10.4.
10.4. Okay. All right.
See, I only know the names.
I can't remember. I had to work back from the timing. So
okay.
What are we on now?
We're on an island, I think. Are we on islands?
An unrelated naming scheme is what
we're on. An unrelated. We're now on islands and
we're in 11 now too.
We're in 11 now.
Okay, so do you agree or disagree with Evan? Evan, say again. What do you think it is? You said it was.
I'm saying 10.4.
10.4. Okay, so Miranda, do you believe that Evan is correct or incorrect?
I want Evan to pick an animal.
You want Evan to pick
Okay,
an animal.
jaguar.
Evan?
I'll pick an animal jaguar then.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. That is correctly incorrect. It was leopard. Very, very close. Okay. Well, that concludes it. X wins Miranda.
Yay.
Fantastic. Miranda, you are won the care package in addition to the one and only signed headshot by the one and only Mr. Aaron Patterson.
Hooray,
The
I never win
tender
anything.
love. Well, today you've won a lot of things. So good for you. And Christine, don't you worry. You also are going to receive a care package as well as some fun, cool gifts, including in which is Go Rails. Chris Oliver at Go Rails has also given 3-month memberships to Go Rails to all of those that are participating. So if you're not familiar, it is for you to learn from. All right. Well, very good. So thank you so much, Miranda and Christine. It's been our pleasure. All right, we're going to take you off and introduce our next participants. But before we do that, so Evan,
Yeah.
Cuppy, what are you feeling? You feeling confident still?
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I want to know about your randomization algorithm. I feel like you put Penelope all in like the prime squares.
Yeah.
To start off there, but I'm feeling good.
Okay.
I'm feeling good.
Okay, good. Good. Well, we went through a lot more questions than I anticipated this time, so we may see some repeats. And so I think
that's totally fine.
Luck next time. Okay. So we're hoping right now that our next couple of contestants have never just tuned out and done something else. Hopefully they've been working on their email this whole time because that way it's going to be a heck of a lot more fun. All right. Well, let's get at it. So let's introduce our next 2 contestants. We have Aish. So Aish, come on up to the stage. Hello. How are you? Well, Aish, can you hear us okay?
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you, though. Well, while we're working on that, let's also bring up Aaron. Aaron, come on up to the stage. Hi, Aaron. How are you?
Good. Yourselves?
Very, very well. Very, very well. So I hope you got a lot of emails done. I assume and hope you've been fully distracted here. You haven't seen any of this so far, so good luck to you.
Okay. All right.
Aish, did I hear you pop back in?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes.
I can hear you great. Wonderful. Okay.
Perfect.
Well, I'm going to start with you, Aish. So thank you so much for coming on to the game show. I'm reading here that this is your first RailsConf, you've been writing Rails for 7 years. That's pretty incredible.
Right. Welcome.
Awesome. So
Yeah,
what has kept you from RailsConf for so long?
I'm not sure. I have no clue, but I'm so glad I made it this year.
Perfect. Well, you're here now, right? Well, welcome. Well, you also had some interesting experience. So you like to blog, play badminton and chess. And my favorite is automate mundane tasks. I love that.
Absolutely.
As often as possible. All right. Wonderful. And also you help organize and conduct Rails Girls events.
Yeah, that's right. I worked with a couple of chapters.
Fantastic. How long have you been active in Rails Girls?
Ever since I started working with Rails, so about 6 years, I would say.
Oh, fantastic. Well, right on. Well, glad to have you at your first RailsConf, and all the best of luck to you. With 7 years of experience, I'm certain that you know more than both Penelope and Evan at this point. Very good chance.
That's very possibly true.
Very possibly true.
Adam,
That's
do we
setting
have
up very high expectations.
We have more questions, but
do we have
don't
any
have
prizes for this round?
Oh, we haven't done prizes yet, but it's okay. Let me introduce Aaron, and then we've got prizes. Don't you worry.
Okay.
All right. Now, Aaron, you are a former mountain guide. Longest expedition was a 30-day hike in Wyoming.
Yeah.
Was that an intentional 30 days, or did you get lost for 30 days?
I have been lost, but that one was intentional. It was 30 days with 3 other people leading 15 college freshmen across the Rocky Mountains.
Nice.
Okay.
Having lived in Wyoming, I can tell you it's very easy to get lost for 30 days. So if you said, yeah, I took a left at Lander and I just couldn't find my way out. I got stuck in Rollins for 30 days. I would have believed you. So.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, good to have you. And what I'm here is, so this is your first RailsConf, and you've been working with Rails only 7 months. Is that right?
So, yeah. Yep. I got
Awesome.
connected with Ruby for good, and it has been a really positive and great experience.
Awesome.
Shout
Well,
out
good.
to
Glad to
Ruby for
have
good.
you as well.
Amazing.
Well, just like our last 2 contestants, there are some incredible prizes. Thanks, Evan, for the reminder. The incredible prizes this time are a couple of really key things. Not only do you receive a care package from our sponsor, our fair Zeal, which is going to include some remote gear and whatnot. In addition to that, we are also giving away an NFT. That's right, an NFT, friends.
Wow.
Oh, do we have the other one too? Evan, do we have the other one? Do we know if we have the other one? No.
Let me look.
We might have the other one.
We might.
I'll
I'll
what
look.
the
You
other one is.
continue on. I will look.
Yeah.
Don't say no.
Yeah, the other one. But we're giving away an NFT of Eileen Ushatel's infamous commit. That's right. But here's the deal. By NFT, I mean not fully transferable. But but you will receive a printed version that you can put on your wall as well of, in fact, the infamous commit that made
I'm
its way
wondering
into.
what if we shipped out a JWT signed JWT, would that also be a non-fungible token? And do you print that out and have that someone put that up on their wall?
Why not?
I need
Why not?
everybody to know I didn't know this was going to happen.
I have absolutely no idea about any of it anyway, but I have been given full approval to give you a not fully transferable version of the original commit message, or not commit message, but the original commit that Eileen spoke about yesterday during her keynote. And if we find out about the third amazing prize, we will let you know. Okay.
Yep.
So I'm assuming that you're familiar already with the game show. We've got a handful of minutes remaining here. So best of luck to you. I'm assuming that none of you have seen the questions before, and so you're familiar with how the game is played. Let's begin. So here we are back to our tic-tac-toe grid. Let us randomize the spots through our magic algorithm, also known as this button here. All right, here we are. Again, different places. It wasn't just a fully, we didn't determine this list. All right. Aish, you are going to be X today, and you get to lead us off. Aaron, you are O. Now, as a reminder, you're going to pick which square. If you use some cryptographic means to tell me which square, that is tough. I don't know that I'll know how to figure it out. But if you just give me an idea like the middle one, that works too. Okay, all right. And if you get it right, it is yours. If not, then it's handed over to Aaron to pick the next. Okay, Aish, where do you want to start?
I'll go with the top right.
Top right. It's 3. Penelope, here is your hopefully different question. Yes, it's different.
Oh.
Okay. This Rails core team member was inducted in 2017.
This is going to be deeply embarrassing. Is it Eileen? Eileen Uchatel?
You
I
tell
agree.
us. You agree.
I agree.
It is Eileen Uchatel. Very good. Okay, you
It
got
would
it.
have been embarrassing if I got that wrong.
It would have been embarrassing. I would have been embarrassed for you.
Yeah.
All right, Aish, because you got it right, you get to pick the next square.
Okay, so I'll go for the bottom left.
Bottom left. Okay, here we are. Square 7. Interesting strategy. All right, here we go. Evan Phoenix, your question is, how do you spell DHH's middle name?
This is a good question.
I know. I
This
thought
is a
that
very
you
good question.
could possibly
I am,
know the answer to
just
this.
so we're clear here, I'm going to not deviate my eyes from the camera because right over here is his name written out. So I am not doing it. I'm giving you the full, real thing. It's spelled. It's Hannemeyer. Let's just do that first. Let's just say it out loud. And as you can ask Abby, she's my wife. She's in Discord right now. I am an expert speller. So this is just going to be just easy. Just right off the top of the melon. One try. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
HANMIERLQLMR.
Can you repeat a bit slow?
Yeah, can you say that
I can't,
slower?
unfortunately. It's all gone now. It was in and it was out.
Can I ask for a repeat?
HANMEINRQ.
That's a no. Incorrect.
That is incorrect. Okay, but close. All right, Aish, good job. Good job. That is officially yours. Wow, this could be a relatively short game. Are you getting nervous, Aaron? Are you getting nervous? You're getting very nervous. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Then here is what we're going to have to do to make this game a little bit more interesting. Well, first we're going to start with this. Aish, where do you want to go next? Because if you take Miranda's strategy, it's a crapshoot. So
I'll take the center.
the center, interesting strategy. Makes a lot of sense. Okay. All right. So
okay.
we're going to check out our question, and I'm going to say if our question is the same, you forfeit the square, and it's going to go over to Aaron. Just because I make the rules here. Okay, here we go.
That sounds fair.
So it sounds fair. Okay, here we go. Ooh, it isn't. Who's the only other person who's made more commits to the Ruby on Rails code base other than DHH?
Oh, it's Rafael Franca.
That was a quick answer.
Wow.
I agree.
You agree. Oh, it was Rafael Franca. Okay, all right. Very good. Very, very good. Okay, well, that is yours. You win. But because we still have, how many more minutes do we have on our game here? We've got a fair amount. Should we? I think we should go to the next group too.
Roll
I think
that
so.
beautiful bean footage. Let's
Roll-
do this again.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Okay, very, very good. Okay. Let's see. Let me confirm. I believe we have 2 more contestants. Let me just make sure. If not, I think you're all going to play again. We should just play again with you all, shouldn't we? Or wait,
Yes.
should we bring? Okay, all right.
No. I want Aaron to have a go at this.
You do want Aaron to have a go at this.
Look, he's got to at least get one wrong.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I mean? So,
Let's do. I'm with you. Let's do this again. We're going to do this again. Okay. But in the meantime, Aish, it does not change the fact that you are in fact the winner of this last game, and you are going to receive all the gifts, the care package from Zeal, as well as, of course, an NFT, a non-transferable or whatever you call it, original thing. You are that winner, and congratulations and wins to you. All right, Aaron, you're now playing for another cool prize. Evan, do we have another cool prize? No, we don't.
Not yet.
It's okay. It's okay. We don't need one, but we're going to restart right here. Okay, so here we go. Are you ready, Aaron, to be the winner?
You can always just mint another signed picture too. You can always just throw another signed picture.
I'll send you an NFT of the first commit to Ruby format.
What?
There you go.
Oh my gosh! And here's the thing: I think Penelope actually knows how to do this. So it's a possibility.
I'll throw another prize in there. I'll do you one better. Another prize on the docket for you to use here, Adam. You get to name the next release of Benchmark IPS. I'm going to throw that one out there. You get to
name
it.
it.
Or Puma, or one or the other. You can pick.
You get to make
it
your own cat, or an island, or
you can name it literally whatever you want.
Literally name it whatever you want, as long as it doesn't violate the code of conduct, right?
That's correct. 100%.
The only qualifier. Okay.
Yes, that's the only qualifier.
Wow. Okay. Wow. This game is getting good. Okay, here we go. Let us play. First, we have to randomize our board. Let's hope that we still have more unused questions, or the app, I believe, will crash. Okay, so here we go. Because, Aaron, you did not have the opportunity to lead us off, you get to lead us off, but I'm going to ask you the question. Do you want to be X or O this time? You can retain your O status, or you can move over to X, because it seems to be a lucky one.
Yeah, I think I'm going to switch to X.
You're switching to X. Yeah. Okay, switching to X. Okay, where do you want to start, Aaron?
Let's start center.
Center. Strong move. Penelope, here is your hopefully newly random question.
Really?
RSpec Rails was maintained by this infamous game show panelist. Who do you think?
That would be Penelope, Dorothy, Cassandra Phippen.
I agree. I do agree.
You are right. Surprise, surprise. Very good. Oh, Aaron, you are so close to a legitimate NFT, and naming rights of the next release of Benchmark IPR Puma. That is incredible. Okay. Strong move, Aaron. Where are you going to go next? Strong move. Strong move.
Let's go Penelope top corner.
Ooh, top corner Penelope. All right, interesting. Almost following a similar ice strategy, I see. Just different directions. Interesting. Okay, here we go. Penelope, the question for you. The active job framework was introduced in which minor version of Ruby on Rails?
Five one.
5.1.
I agree. I believe in Penelope.
4.2.
Sorry.
Okay, Aish, it's for you. Where do you want to go? Do you plan to tackle the block? Or do you plan on taking a new strategy? Where are you going to go?
So I'll go with top right again.
Top right again? Okay. The question for Penelope is, in 2016 interview on the Tim Ferriss Show, DHH refers to Rails as
a magical flying sparkle pony.
Interestingly close, actually. So,
oh no!
Okay, I'm going to say, Aish, if you're anywhere near the mythical animal spectrum.
I have no idea about this.
All right.
But I like Penelope's confidence, so I go with correct.
Okay. You referred to it as a DJ remix master tape. Okay. Unfortunately, you did get it wrong. But it's as wild as whatever she said. All right. All right. Who knows? All right, Aaron, it's yours. Do you want to stick with that position, or do you want to move and throw someone off?
Let's stay right there.
Stay right there. Okay. The question is, because of #racecars, DHH's opening keynote was given by whom? And don't worry about the when. We'll take the whom.
It was Jeremy Daya, and it was.
He said you don't have to worry about the when.
But you can say, if you know it, it's like extra credit.
Well, I remember because I couldn't attend that one because I was sick in hospital. I know it was Kansas City, and I want to say it was 2015.
I agree.
It was Jeremy Dare in 2015. Nice job. Oh my gosh. Is it possible? Are we going to go the same path twice?
The full Penelope. That's what this one's called.
A full.
Let's go for the W. Let's go for the W.
Going for the
extra
W.
Penelope.
Okay, here we are. Okay. you feel the tension in the room virtually? This
Yeah.
virtual room? How do you feel? What's your confidence level right now, Penelope? What is it?
My heart is pounding.
I don't know what that means. Is that a good thing? Do you like get confident when your heart pounds, or are you kind of like,
No, I feel like I got this.
Yeah.
Feel like you got it. Okay. Evan, what do you think? Do you feel like your fellow panelist is on top of it, or what are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I'm a little worried about her. I think that we're gonna. I think she's warmed up though. What I will say is, I definitely think that she's warmed up. So
okay. Aish, turning it over to you. What do you think? Do you feel like this is going to be? Is this a strong move on Aaron's behalf, or are we going to see some turnover happening soon?
Let's go for it. I just want to answer the question.
Okay. Well, there it is. All right, just move on.
I think
Shut
you
up,
just got
Adam,
to
and
wrap it
stop
up on
talking
something.
and keep going. Okay, let's see. Name one of the four
The four popes.
The four popes
Oh,
currently on the core team who were inducted in 2012.
what was I doing?
I'll give you a hint. They're all human beings.
Wow.
And
How
they're
many of
all
them are
still
pontiffs?
alive.
How many are pontiffs? That's what I want to know.
And all are pontiffs.
Aaron Patterson.
Okay, Aaron Patterson. I'll let you give a couple of different guesses.
Aaron Patterson. I would guess a Zizak, maybe.
Okay. All right.
I feel like Raphael maybe at the same time. I don't know. I mean, I was in college then. I didn't know what Ruby on Rails was in 2012.
I agree.
All right.
She's
You
got
agree.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see. Raphael, Guillermo, Andrew, and Carlos were the 12. Aaron, is it possible? I'm going to hit the button. Oh my gosh, here we go.
I said
winning. This is
Awesome.
incredible. Oh my gosh. What are the chances that both of you would win using the exact same strategy as each other?
which is
we gotta look at this randomizer. I think
Okay. All right. Okay. Very good. Well, thank you so much for participating, Aaron and Aish. I'm going to make sure that you get what you have deserved and have rightfully owned.
That's a weird way to put that.
I know. No, I don't know
You're
what
gonna
I
get
just
what's
said.
coming to you, and
You're gonna
it's
get
a
what's coming to
non-fungible
you.
token.
And it's a fungible token / yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Very
Thank
good.
you.
Well, thank you, you two. Congratulations. All right. So it looks like maybe we have a few minutes left. Maybe we could do.
Let's
we?
do it. Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it.
All right, let's do it. All right, we've got 2 last contestants. If they're still available, let's bring them on stage. Let's hope we have enough. Brad, how are you, Brad?
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
All right,
Hello.
and Frederick.
Hello.
Okay, now this is interesting because I did randomly pick which people were going to come up at which points in time, but this is going to be interesting because both Frederick and Brad have a fair amount of time in this Rails community. Brad, you're coming up with 13 years of time in the Rails community. Frederick, you've got 15 years, so you've got 2 extra years, whatever percentage that is. I bet Penelope can do the math more quickly than I can. And so this is going to be
also just been watching all the questions this whole time, and we probably have run out of questions.
I'm very certain that we're getting real close. Real close. There's a good chance that this thing will crash soon, and we're going to have to make it up. So at the very least, here we go. Okay, so this time, you know how the game is played. Let's get started and see where we land. Okay, so.
Maybe I'll get a question this time.
Maybe you will. All right. So, Brad, Frederick, do you want to fight to the death for X or O, or are we just going to just decide like humans? What are we going to do?
Flip a coin.
Flip a
Go ahead.
coin.
Go ahead, Frederick. You can take the first one.
All right, Frederick, you're going to take the first one. Do you want to be the X or the O, Frederick?
I'm going to be the X. X is the
Yes,
winner.
it is. Okay, Frederick, where do you want to start?
I'm going to start with Evan in the top right.
Top right. Oh, same
Yes.
strategy. Let us hope. Okay, are we gonna hit the end? What are we gonna do? We have hit the end of the questions list. So, but all right. So 1 second. Let me see. Hold on 1 sec. We're gonna make this work. Okay. All right. So we're gonna see if you remember. We're gonna see if you remember our questions list or not. Are you ready for this? So hopefully this game goes quick or slow. Hopefully quickly. All right. So we're gonna actually start in the upper right-hand corner again. Our first question is. Ruby on Rails 1 was released on which day? Come on, you should have been taking notes. Should have been taking notes.
I'm going to go with December 13th, 2005.
December 13th, 2005. Frederick, what do you think? Yes or no?
I think that's right.
December 13th, 2005. Frederick, how is it possible? Were you X or O? I can't remember now.
X.
X, you were. Okay, we're going to switch this up just a little bit and make this a little bit more tricky. Brad, I'm actually going to go to you. Frederick, I'm not going to give you the home court advantage. I don't know why it's a home court all of a sudden. Okay,
Excellent.
Brad, here we are. You decide.
Let's go with Penelope in the center.
Penelope in the center. Interesting. All right, Penelope, your question. Let's see if you remember it is. In a 2016 interview on the Tim Ferriss Show, DHH referred to Rails as what?
DJ Mixtape Remix.
Brad?
Well, the words are there. They're out of order, I believe.
Oh, that's what I would.
Oh.
So the question then becomes, how strict is the host going to be on this one? So
That's a good question. You don't know the answer.
I'm going to go loosely agree.
I have no idea what to do with that.
Is that agree is now a floating point number? It's like, I don't know. Like I'm gonna go with agree 0.36412.
Okay. You get an agree or a disagree. What do you think?
I'll go with agree.
Agree. DJ Remix Master Tape. Oh, I believe that would have been an incorrect then if we're going for accuracy. Okay. All right. So, Frederick, it's back to you.
Wow, you're actually not going to count that?
Hey, should have been taking notes. Okay.
I'm going to
This is
go.
an open book test at this point. So
It's an open book test. Yeah.
I'm going to go for Evan on the center right.
Center right. Okay, right here. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, Evan, your question is, in 2006, which version of Mac OS included Ruby on Rails?
it was 10.5.
Yes. Yes.
But for the super win, do you remember which animal it represented?
Well, it wasn't Jaguar.
Nope.
It's a sphinx. I
It
believe.
wasn't giraffe either, just so you know.
I think it was Puma.
I don't think it was. That's like 10. That's like 10.2. But you don't get anything for super win. Stop asking me. It's 10.5.
10.5. All right. Do you agree or disagree, Frederick?
I agree.
It was a leopard, by the way,
Leopard.
just so you know.
Leopard.
Okay. All right. Brad, it's back to you. You're going to go for the block. What are you thinking? What are you thinking, Brad?
Screen. Oh, there it's back. I'll go for the block.
Going for the block. All right. The question for Penelope is, our spec was maintained by this infamous game show panelist.
Me.
I would agree with that.
The answer is Penelope Fippen. It's not me. I'm just saying. I mean,
Everybody
it's
raise
close,
your hand if you're
but-
an RSpec Rails maintainer in the chat.
I mean, I'm not an RSpec Rails maintainer anymore. This question says
That's fair.
maintained.
It says was.
was
It's-
maintained.
Was.
Yes, okay.
Was.
But you're in luck, Brad, because I am going to give it to you. There you are. It is yours. All right. All right. Frederick, it's back to you. Where would you like to go next?
I have to go for the center, please.
Center it is. Okay, here we are. The question is, because of hashtag race cars, DHH's open keynote was given by who and when?
Oh, it's me. Jeremy
It's
Daya, 2015.
Do you agree or
Yeah,
disagree?
I agree.
You agree. You are correct. Good job. All right. Here we are. Brad, going for the block. What are you thinking?
I'll go for the super block. So can I do two at once, or is that?
You cannot. Somehow you are going to lose the game. I don't know how it's possible. Just kidding.
Let's go with Evan in the lower left.
Evan in the lower left. This is an infamous pattern I'm noticing here. Okay, here we go. Evan, your question is, Tenderlove Aaron Patterson has been closing RailsConf since when? Now, here's the funny thing about this is I literally asked Evan for the answer. So
Yeah.
if you don't know it, we're really, yeah. Here we go.
I can't remember what you put down. Did you put down 2013?
I'm not going to tell you.
No, I'm going to say 2016.
I
Brad.
believe the answer is 2014, so I'm going to disagree.
Oh, 2014 for the block. Very good. Okay, Frederick, are you going to close us out? Are you going to make this a win? What do you do? What are you thinking? Are you going to go with
going for the win?
Going for the win. All right, everybody watching, this could be it. This could be the time that brings our game show to a close. But before I do that, I want to say thank you so much to all of you who are watching. And now is the time in which we're going to learn whether or not Frederick, with those 15 years of time and 15 years in this community, is the one who is going to bring us to a close today. Frederick, your question, or Penelope, your question is, first commit rights were shared in what month and year?
This one I have forgotten. What is it?
We did have a lot of dates in this one. A lot of dates.
Yeah, this was date heavy. Wait,
Yes.
What day did the Civil War end?
I have a solution. I have a fun and interesting solution to this. 1984.
Oh.
Huh, interesting. Frederick,
I
I would like you to answer me in Japanese. I don't know. Okay, you disagree. All right, you disagree. That is correct. Not correct. It's you got the square. Okay, very good. And it is official. Frederick, you are the winner of our last game of today. Thank you so much, Brad. Thank you so much, Frederick. We're going to make sure to get you awesome prizes, game showing things for all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being our contestants. Well, here we are. Okay, closing it out. My gosh, friends. Thank you so much for joining us on the game show. I really had a blast doing it. If you have any questions or would love to see any of this happen, it's entirely up to you. You're welcome to enjoy the heck out of it. My name is Adam Cuppy, and I come from a company called Zeal and the Software Residency. We are hiring like many others, but if you are an individual that's looking for a fun place to be and work, come work with me. I would love to have you on our team. All right, all the best to you. Thank you so much to Ruby Central and the RailsConf committee for having me. And to you, have a wonderful closing day at RailsConf. All the best, and I will see you next time.